All right. Good deal. Good deal. So before I get into it, happy Wednesday, everybody. Big waves out there. Good to see you. Let's get those screens going here. Yeah. Um, so I really, as I was studying the power of preparation, I got to say this. I'm very much a ready, shoot, aim type of guy. Like I can make a decision to buy a piece of rental property just like that. Now, I'm not saying that in like I'm not bragging. I'm just saying I can make a quick decision. I might not even be on the premise. I might not even have walked through it, but if it feels right, I'll make the decision. So it's kind of ready, shoot, aim a lot of times in my world, even in network marketing, even in my profession today, a lot of things I do, it's making the decision like that. So when I was studying the power of preparation, I'm like, ah, man, Brent, do you prepare? But then I got to thinking and I thought, you know what? I say this a lot, but I really thought it today. When something comes into your path that you don't really know how it's going to turn out, I believe you do have to accept the challenge first. I really do believe you have to ready, shoot, aim. Like you don't know how it's going to turn out. And you can't analyze it forever or it'll be gone. It's kind of like a real estate deal. Look at the house too long and somebody else will buy it. So you do have to accept the challenge. And then you got to announce it to the world and to yourself that you're going to run for it, even though you don't know what it looks like. And third, you got to figure it out. And I think figuring it out is and comes with massive preparation. Like you got to prepare. Sometimes you want things in a week, but yet it takes a year to prepare. Sometimes you want to make six figures in a year, but it might take you 3 years to get there through preparation. Everything's preparation. So the power of preparation, if you look at it, it's something done, and we might, Coach, if it's okay, between me and you both, we might go the 15 minutes today. I hope that's okay with your time frame. So, okay, she says she's good. So if you look at the definition, preparation is something done to get ready for an event or an undertaking. You got to prepare. Alexander Graham Bell said, before anything else, preparation is the key to success. So I love Dave Ramsey. And so I went to his wisdom this morning and I said, you know what? He's a financial guru. But I want to look at what Dave Ramsey says and take away what he says about the power of preparation. And here's what he said. Think about how many of you out there are like remodelers, or you can like hang pictures, or you can cut boards, or you can do a little handyman work or handy woman work? I'm not. Okay, I better hire that done or we're in trouble. So here's the thing though. Think about this. Measure twice to cut once. If you've ever built a new shelf or an entertainment center from scratch, you know the preparation you put in beforehand. It's so much more important than making the first cut. So the preparation is so much more important than making the first cut. When you don't prepare, you end up creating more work for yourself, and it ends up becoming more stressful. So you got to prepare. Even though you accept the challenge, you got to prepare. What happens when you prepare? Well, here's what Dave Ramsey said. First, you get focused. What happens when you prepare? There's so many of you that are in our profession of network marketing right now that you're going to this GoPro event. You know, maybe that's you, or maybe you're working on your health, or maybe you're working on a different profession. Maybe you're thinking about going into something else. What happens when you prepare? Number one, Dave Ramsey says you get more focused. You get more lasered in. Yes, that takes time. It takes effort. It takes preparation. But you'll get more intentional about making a change. Number two, what happens when you prepare? Number two, you're more ready for the unexpected because the universe is going to hit us in the nose. It just is. People are going to come at us. We're going to have losses that we didn't expect. We're going to have no's that hurt our feelings. Like, we're going to have people that quit us that we love. We're going to have a caramel cheesecake that's calling our name. We're going to have some peanut butter chocolate ice cream that's screaming our name at 9 o'clock at night. So when you're prepared, you're ready for the unexpected, you know? So how do you get prepared? Two things. Number one, set smart goals, like achievable goals, stringing little wins together, because it helps you see solid progress. Number two, change habits. You got to change habits. So instead of looking at the past, how many of us look at the past? We're like, yeah, but I failed a week ago or 2 weeks. Quit looking at the past. Quit looking at the past. We're living in the present and looking towards the future. So quit trying to fix mistakes from the past. We've all made them. And I will continue to make them because I'm not perfect. Look to the future and be prepared. All right, Coach, I'm going to turn it to you.
Okay. That was awesome, Brent. You know, and he brings that heat and that fire and that passion and that just zoned in focus like nobody I know. But y'all gonna think I'm crazy when you hear the angle I'm going with this today. So y'all just bear with me. We dug into this, and then I don't know how I just came across this. So in the power of preparation, let me just say, I'm going to use tips, give you tips based upon how we would sell our house to lead to my message. So just stay with me. I think this will make sense to you in a weird way. So when we're trying to get ready to sell our home, we got to prepare it for sale. I mean, we want it to look like eye candy. We want it to be pristine in everything we do. So what do? We start preparing. You know, we're going to give that house a thorough cleaning. We're going to oil the door hinges. We're going to tighten up the doorknobs. We're going to go in there and do all that. Same things. As you're preparing for your meetings or this event that's coming this weekend, hey, take a bath, fix your hair, clean up, dress professionally, brush your teeth. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of a simple analogy, but hey, that's a fact, Jack. You got to prepare for that. Another little simple thing. When we're trying to sell our home, we're going to get rid of the clutter outside in the inside of the house. How many of you walked into a house sometime, and it could be your own, and you've got clutter, you've got 9,000 little figurines and everything all over. You've got every yard ornament in your yard, and it's just clutter. And you walk in there and you feel like you're being overtaken by an army of you don't know what. It's just clutter. Same thing. When we've got all this clutter inside of our head as we're preparing, hey, it is going to draw us away from helping us be our very best as we prepare. You got to have a laser focus. You can't allow that noise, that clutter to inhibit your ability to be completely prepared for what you're preparing for. You know, and there's nothing that's more discouraging if I'm looking to buy a house and I walk up and I see a house that has gutters hanging down and they're full of just crap, leaves, just gunk, everything. So you're going to clean the gutters. Those need to be cleaned out if you're going to sell the house, because again, the aesthetics of anything of what you're doing is going to be the most appealing. So we want to clean it up. You can't allow, and what I mean by that, when it affects and relates to preparedness, you got to get the negative thoughts out. You don't want when somebody sees you the very first thing that they read negativity off of you. Why would they listen to you if you are giving them negative vibes? So clean out all of that saturated negativity as you're preparing. And the last point, you know, you got to wash the windows. You're going to tidy up that garage. Hey, you're even going to touch up and paint in that house inside and out, aren't you? Of course you are. Same thing with preparing for an event, for a speech, for a big network marketing thing that's coming up. So do your research. Do your research. Dig into the details so that the people will notice first and foremost if you are prepared. Or what are the things that you're saying, do they hold any validity? So first impressions are so powerful. And again, you're looking at a home. If it is pristine and it looks like it is very well taken care of and it looks like a well-oiled machine and it looks very, very valuable, guess what? That catches your eye, right? Same thing when we're preparing. If you are prepared for any event, now like Coach said, we're going to get hit in the nose sometime. But if we are prepared, that nosebleed dries up a whole lot easier. Okay, so I want to end with this. It's kind of funny. Y'all probably don't know who Carol Lawson is. She's a former Lady Vol. She played for Pat, national champion a couple of times, but now she's the women. She's had an ESPN career. She actually was hired by the Boston Celtics 2 years ago to come coach for them. Now she's the women's coach at Duke University. And she said this today. I watched her video. You ought to pull it up. It's fantastic. She said, being prepared, this was just a little snipe of it. She said, being prepared is never going to guarantee success, but being prepared will always provide growth. And that was a pretty powerful statement. So let's just prepare. And regardless of, like you said, if we're told no, or if something negative happens, guess what? You're still going to grow and you're still going to be ready. So anyway, I hope that silliness of mine, how I analyze things, made sense to y'all. So just welcome to my world. That's just how I think most days.
Coach, that was perfect. That was absolutely perfect. This whole thing today, power of preparation, was excellent for me. How many of you out there was it good for? I mean, excellent, excellent, excellent. So if this added value to you, maybe type value in the comments. And if you feel the need to go share this, like go over to my business page, click share and share this out there with the world. I promise you this, if it adds value to you or me, it's going to add value to somebody else. And it's not because of words we're saying. I used Dave Ramsey today, okay? And Coach used, she went in a different direction. So that was pretty cool. I love it. I love it. So have a great Wednesday, everybody. We love you. We're grateful for you. Thanks for tuning in each and every day, Monday through Friday. So talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Love you.